happy to see you. I want to thank you for getting all gussied up. Gentlemen, I can see you wore your fancier shorts this evening and you left home the sleeveless t-shirts for that. I thank you. And ladies, I see you're wearing your fancier sports and fancier flip-flops. So you're looking great in your Florida chic. I myself am in my retirement garb. Come as you are, get up and go. So my husband and I moved down here about 4.5 years ago. I retired, he is still working, and we decided it would be a great idea to bring along the in-laws. So my mother and father-in-law joined, and we found 2 homes not too far apart from one another. Not long after that, my sister-in-law thought, well, I want to move to Florida, and so she and her husband moved here as well. So now we've got all 3 families just about a block apart. Don't get me wrong, I like living in close proximity to my in-laws. I love it, as a matter of fact. The community sells itself as resort-style living. However, to me, it's sometimes family overload. When we got down here, we realized that we were in a old, unwoke community. And we could tell that because most every vehicle on the block is white. So because we were in a new home, in a new place, my husband wanted to buy a new car. Usually a fun time for all, and the family usually gets excited about it. So we went shopping for the vehicle, and what color do you suppose we settled on? Nope, not white, screaming yellow. I mean, this thing is so bright, is so loud, it may as well have a siren on top. But we bought it nonetheless because my husband said, we'll stand out, we'll be different. What could go wrong? I'll tell you what could go wrong. The in-laws see us coming, they see us going, and within 2 or 3 minutes of returning home, we get that phone call. Where you guys been? How come you didn't take us? We're bored too. Not such a great idea after all, was it? On the other hand, I'm pretty happy to be here. We just got through celebrating Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to those of you who are mothers, and happy Mother's Day to those of you who want to be mothers, and happy Mother's Day to those of you who just want to be mothers. My Mother's Day was not quite what I would expect, and it was quite different this year. My husband got called out on business, and so he was about to leave me home alone. Home alone, that is, except for me. But he had a grand idea. He told me to use up my time, maybe I could come up with a type 5. Great idea. Should be easy. You've had enough shit in your life, this shouldn't be hard at all. Little did he know that my material just walked out the door. So, because I was husbandless and my in-laws were in close proximity and I'd just seen them this morning, I figured maybe I could take a bath. Maybe I could read a book. Maybe I could crochet a little bit. Enjoy a little me time. But that was all ruined by a phone call from my sister-in-law. We're having a Mother's Day barbecue at our house. Are you in? My sister-in-law has no children. Not long after that, my mother-in-law called and said, we'll pick you up. So you can see my predicament. I had to go. I couldn't leave. Yellow car. I just was stuck. So they picked me up and off I went. So I was thinking in my mind as we were approaching their home, my husband was probably bellying up to the bar with an old-fashioned alongside a bowl of toasted almonds. When I arrived, I bellied up to the familial table alongside a bowl of circus peanuts and M&Ms. Not long after that, we were starting to enjoy our barbecue picnic, typical family fare, hot dogs, chips, baked beans, all wrapped up in wax paper in a little plastic tub. Well, my husband texted me telling me he was having filet mignon garlic mashed potatoes, and grilled asparagus. I couldn't believe my ears. I was just happy that he was enjoying his Mother's Day. As we ended the meal, I thought perhaps he was enjoying a nice creme brulee, but scorned at my sister-in-law, who whipped out a box of Mickey bars. That was my dessert for Mother's Day. So I can't really complain. I did have a great Mother's Day despite everything. And rest assured, when my husband got home, I gave him a type 5, just not the one he was expecting. And that's it for me. Thank you so much for coming.